Hey, Study Buddy! Welcome to Lesson 4 of the Python Study Group with Coach Timothy. Transitioning our knowledge of operators in SQL, in this lesson, Coach is going to introduce you to Python's logical operators, assignment operators, and a bonus membership operator. Let's get right to it. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. First, we'll welcome you back, then observe software in action, think about making intelligent decisions, code some assignment operators, jump into logical and membership operators, and finally, apply the professional mindset. Section 1. Welcome back, bridging the gap from SQL to Python. I just want to say, congratulations on making it this far. You're officially moving way beyond writing simple math scripts and stepping into the realm of building programs that actually make intelligent decisions. I absolutely love this quote from Coach Timothy's welcome note. Software doesn't just work, it makes intelligent decisions. You see, a computer can't think the way we do, right? It just evaluates conditions based on the strict rules we teach it. These operators aren't just syntax rules to memorize. They're the fundamental ways software actually works. Section 2. Observe. Software in action. Seeing the code in everyday life. So before we even look at a single line of Python code, we need to observe how the digital world operates all around us. Think about the digital interactions you have literally every single day. Unlocking your phone with your fingerprints, withdrawing cash from an ATM, ordering a product online and instantly seeing the inventory drop, getting that perfect movie recommendation on Netflix, or, getting a sudden fraud alert from your bank. There is one crucial thing happening behind the scenes of every single one of those actions. The software is making a decision, and it's updating a value. And this brilliantly illustrates how those transactions flow chronologically in real time. Take an online banking transfer. First, the customer initiates the transfer. Second, the system evaluates, is the password correct? Is there enough money in the account? Third, based entirely on those conditions, the transfer is either approved or rejected. And finally, if it's approved, the account balances are updated. Every single step requires code to handle the logic and update the state of the system. Section 3. Think. Making intelligent decisions. Stripping away the user interface. Now, I want you to challenge yourself for a second, Study Buddy. Strip away the shiny user interface. Ignore the sleek buttons, the graphics, the cool swiping animations. Underneath all of that, in a fraction of a millisecond, a computer is firing off a rapid decision tree. The very first hurdle is the password correct. It's just a simple true or false evaluation, but as we know, one condition is rarely enough to get the whole job done. Immediately after that first check, it asks a secondary question. Is there enough account balance? Because you might have the absolute correct password, but if you're trying to transfer $1,000 and you only have $50, well, the system definitely needs to catch that. It's evaluating multiple conditions simultaneously before it proceeds. Which leads us to a really big question. How does a computer evaluate these complex conditions without any actual human thought or intuition? The answer is exactly what we're here to learn: logical and assignment operators. So let's transition into the coding phase and look at exactly how we translate these concepts into working software. Section 4. Code. Python assignment operators. Updating the state of your software. While this might seem like a really simple topic on the surface, assignment operators are actually among the most frequently used tools in the entire Python language. By definition, they are tools used to update the value of a variable. They are absolutely essential for tracking dynamic data. Think about when you play a video game and your health decreases because you took damage. Yep, an assignment operator is running. When you gather an item and your experience points accumulate, that's an assignment operator too. It is the core mechanism that allows data to change and evolve over time. Now, what's really interesting here is the contrast between the standard way a beginner might write code versus the much cleaner professional way. The standard way to add 1 to a variable is writing out x equals x plus 1. Sure, it works, but the professional way uses compound operators, writing it as x plus equals 1, or for a bank withdrawal, balance minus equals 50. As a future data scientist, AI engineer, or back-end developer, you're expected to write code that is clean, readable, and highly maintainable. Compound assignment operators reduce repetition, and they instantly communicate your intent to the other developers on your team. Section 5. Code. Logical and membership operators. Teaching Python how to decide. So, now that we know how to update the state of our data, let's teach Python how to decide when to update it. Let's look at two heavyweights, the AND operator and the OR operator. They function very differently. The AND operator is strict. It evaluates to true only if all combined conditions are true. Is the user logged in? And is their password correct? And do they have enough funds? If even one of those is false, the whole operation fails. On the flip side, the OR operator is way more lenient. It evaluates to true if at least one condition is true. Are they an admin or are they the account owner? If either is true, let them in. Oh, and a quick pro tip. You can use parentheses to group these evaluations and control the exact order they're processed, just like in basic math. Then we have the NOT operator. This one simply reverses the logical state. If a condition is true, NOT makes it false. Why is this useful? Well, it's a completely crucial tool for validating user inputs and building secure systems. For instance, in cybersecurity, you might write logic that says, if this is not a recognized IP address, trigger a fraud alert. It's an incredibly powerful way to look for the absence of something. And, as promised, here is your bonus tool for today's explainer, membership operators, specifically in and not in. These are incredibly handy for filtering and analyzing data. Instead of writing a massive, complex loop to search through thousands of records, you can simply ask Python, hey, is this specific value in this collection? It's a fast, super clean, and highly readable way to check for membership, and it's a skill you'll use constantly. Section 6. Apply the professional mindset, building habits that last a career. So we've covered the what and the how. Now let's talk about the why. Coach Timothy's study group isn't just about syntax, it's about building a professional developer's mindset. When you're going through these exercises, read carefully and try to predict the output before you ever hit run. Never just copy and paste. Type every example yourself to build up that muscle memory. Discuss your solutions with your study buddy because explaining a concept out loud absolutely solidifies your understanding. And finally, embrace debugging. When you get an error, don't panic. Mistakes are not failures. They're just evidence of active learning on your path to becoming job ready. I'll leave you with this final thought to take away today. Think about your absolute favorite app on your phone right now. What logical operators, the ands, the ors, the nots, do you think are running behind the scenes this very second to make it work? Keep that curiosity alive. Open up your Python editor and start translating those ideas into code. You've totally got this, study buddy. Happy coding, and we'll see you in the next explainer.